I'm not, hurt or nothing. Well, I'm hurt, but I'm okay because I'm still alive. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful that me and my family are okay. Yeah, they bringing the people out of my house that we had help. We just grabbed the kids and got in the kitchen closet. I'm glad we didn't go in the hallway closet because that hallway is destroyed. The closet, everything is caved in. Damn dog in the wind. We opened the back door, dog in the wind. Goddamn tornado about to take the dog. The trailer sitting over there in the woods. Like all this stuff y'all see over here, all this rubbish, just straight trailers. This everything that y'all see over here.
What you just heard, that was just one family's account of some very scary moments after a deadly tornado barreled across northern Louisiana. Officials outside of Shreveport say that one child was killed and the mother is missing after the twister struck Caddo Parish. And at least 20 people were injured when the tornado ripped through a mobile home park in Farmerville. And that's where we find CNN's meteorologist Derek Van Dam for CNN This Morning with the very latest on that. Derek, so much devastation just before the holidays. What are you witnessing? What are you seeing there on the ground?
Yeah, Don, it's heartbreaking considering that it's right before the holidays and that this particular community in northern Louisiana took what appears to be a direct hit. Of course, we are still in the shroud of darkness. We'll be revealing a lot more once the sun comes up. But just hearing that soundbite from one of the survivors a moment ago, it's incredible to think that someone can survive what I am about to show you. So I'm going to try and tie this together for you, but you're looking at the piece of a roof. We've seen a lot of the tornado damage that moved through Caddo Parish. We're in Union Parish as we speak, but the tornadoes, when it makes contact with the ground, it literally takes that vortex, kind of spinning up anything in its path, including roofs of houses, and we've seen destruction from tornadoes before. But what is likely the top of the roof I just showed you came from the building that's directly behind me here. And this is part of the Union Villa apartment complex. This is actually the office for the apartment complex. Now, the apartment complex that you cannot see over my left shoulder here, we're actually blocked by a heavy police presence within this area, was completely flattened. And the devastation there is catastrophic. And just hearing some reports from the local sheriffs within this area, there were 20 to 25 injuries, some critically injured as well. And when you're talking about taking buildings and wiping them off of their foundation, it's a miracle that anybody would be able to survive something like this, Don.
All right, a deadly and destructive tornado tore through northern Louisiana last night. Officials outside of Shreveport say one child was killed. That child's mother is still missing this morning after the tornado struck Caddo Parish. At least 20 people were injured when the tornado moved through a mobile home park in Farmerville.
We got in the shower, like I said, and then all of a sudden, by the time we got hunkered down here, it was gone. The roof was gone. And, they always say that you hear a train coming. Well, this was a big train to come through here.
CNN meteorologist Derek Van Dam joins us live this morning. And when you joined us at the beginning of the program, the sun was not up. Now it is, and you see a whole lot more.
Yeah, Poppy, we are seeing some of this devastating and simply heartbreaking damage that was left behind by these devastating tornadoes here in northern Louisiana. You're just seeing really a small drop in the bucket because we are still not permitted to go to the mobile home park that was directly hit behind me here. But we're in Union Parish. This is just northwest of Monroe, Louisiana. And you can see just some of the memories left over of children's toys, typical shrapnel, the tops of roofs and buildings, electrical wires, you name it. This is what we would typically see within a devastating tornado. But what you're not seeing behind me because of our restrictions within this particular area is the impacted mobile home community that's behind me. And we talked to an eyewitness who gave us some firsthand accounts. They came across some individuals this morning who lived literally were confused walking out of the woods, talking about how their mobile home was swept into the woods, and just being completely disoriented after this tornado struck just moments after that particular devastating and terrifying thing for them to take place. There are cadaver dogs and search and rescue operations that are still ongoing here, as is typical with any kind of tornado damage that we would see across the country. But the National Weather Service is en route to come here and assess how powerful the winds were in this Union Parish tornado that has left the path of destruction that you see directly behind me, Poppy.
Derek Van Dam, thank you for being there. We're thinking of everyone there, of course, this morning.